This is the Iñupiaq language activity video tutorial for the activity called Atausiq. This game is based on the game called Verbo, which is used for teaching Spanish verbs and verb conjugation. The Verbo game is based on the game Uno, where players have to match an aspect of the card on the top of the discard pile as they try to be the first person to get rid of every one of their cards. Learners will practice matching Iñupiaq verb stems to their English translations and practice endings for different verb types. Students can play this game as soon as they are able to read. A group of 4 to 6 players is ideal. Needed materials are a set of Atausiq playing cards, which are developed by the North Slope Borough School District, and sheets that go with that set of cards. Pre-play instructions are to go over the sheet that students will be using while playing. Have the students read the verb stems and the verb endings. When reading the verb endings, help students understand that the small d after we, you, and they indicates a dual ending, and that the small p indicates a plural, 3 or more ending. Help students understand what is being said when specific endings are added to a verb stem. Shuffle the deck. Deal 7 cards to each player. Put the deck face down in the middle of the table. Draw the top card and place it face up next to the draw pile. The first player needs to discard a card that matches the top card in the discard pile. This can be by matching verb, English translation of that verb, or the verb ending. If the player does not have a card in their hand that matches the top card in the discard pile, they have to pick a card from the draw pile. If the card they pick up matches, they can play that card. Play continues in this way, with players saying what is written on their card as they place it on the top of the discard pile. If a player has only one card in their hand, they must say Atausiq. If a player catches them not saying Atausiq when they have only one card in their hand, they are required to pick up 2 cards. The winner is the first person to get rid of all of their cards.
So, this game is called Atausiq, and it is similar to the game Uno. How many of you have played Uno before? Okay, so with Uno, if it's a red card, then you have to put a red card down, or if it's a number, you can switch it to the number, right? So it's kind of that same concept. So, what we don't have in this game that I think about sometimes is wild cards. That would make life a little easier. Maybe I need to add that to this game. But we don't have any wild cards. So what you have in front of you is a sheet that shows the verb stems that are in this game. So we have aimi, which means to be at home. Angi, which means to be big. Aula, which means to move around, show movement, be in motion. Makita, which means to be standing. Hoingi, which means to be fat. Daki, which means to be long or tall. Dingi, which means to take flight, fly away, or take off. Tuko, which means to die. And ulauti, to go and meet, approach someone or something. And utukau, which means to be old. Now, all these verb stems don't tell us who is home, who is big. Okay, so that's where we add these endings here on the left. So if we said aimi runga, then we're saying I'm home. If we say aimi root, we're saying they're home. Okay, you know, where's my brothers and sisters? Where are they? They're home. Aimi root, they're home. Okay, so we add those endings. These are all the endings for this verb. Notice that they're all with the R. That's because all of these verbs end in a vowel, okay? If you look over there, we have 8 levels of the game. You see Atausiq level 2, 3, 4, like that, all the way 8 levels. So each one is a different rule, okay? So you'll play this game lots of times with lots of different sheets and verb stems. Okay, so the way it works, if the card in the middle is Daki Rook, then the next card that goes down has to either have Daki or Rook. Okay, so you could switch verbs if it's a Rook ending. Here we have Daki ruk. And so then it could go on top of that. Then we have, Daki rusik. That one would work. Daki rutin. Now we can switch to a different verb because here we have koini rutin. You see it has the rutin ending, so we can switch it right now to koini rutin. Tuku rutin. We could switch the verb again. Makita rutin. Here we're switching the verb. Ulauti rutin. Angi rutin. Oh, angi rusi. So now we're matching the angi. Angi rusi. So that's the way it works. Then there's something else I want to show you. So if there's these English cards, okay? And then there's also verb stem cards. So the verb stem cards switch to makita, and then makita could be switched to taki. And then if you have the English, you can also put the English. So like for instance, if makita, you could put to be standing on there, okay? So the game works that the first person to get rid of all their cards is the winner. Okay, so you want to be the one to get rid of all your cards. So every turn you get rid of a card. If you have no card in your hand that you can play, you have to pick up. Okay? And if what you pick up is something you can use right away, use it. Okay? So you shuffle those, I'll shuffle these. You start with 7 cards.
English,
yeah,
English explanation.
Or even the English or the verb stem. Okay, I can't go, so I'm going to pick one up, and I did get one that I can use. Koini ruk. He, she, or it is fat. Binyak sirat. Your turn.
Aularok.
Aularok.
He is moving.
Dukorut. They are dead.
The rule is it has to either copy the rok. It has to have.
I was paying attention so much to what the word was that I wasn't paying attention to the rule.
So anything with the rok at the end or anything with aula.
And pick up and see if you can play it.
Okay.
Ulauti rok. He, she, or it is going out to meet someone or something. Can you play it? Nope. Ulauti ruut.
We are all meeting.
Koini runga. Tukurunga.
Takirunga.
Takiruk. He's tall, or he's not, or it is long. Okay. No, not tuko, taki. Taki. Taki ruguk. Aimi ruguk. Still we're home.
I'm Mirunga. I am home.
I was hoping you wouldn't switch the verb. Aimi ruk Atausiq. Aimi ruk Atausiq. Yeah, Aimi. So now that she's put a verb stem, you can put any verb stem. So you could change it to tuko, to angi, to aula, any verb stem, or we can stick with that verb and Aimi, runga, rok, all those. Ooh, tuko. Ooh. Don't show us what you got. We're gonna try to change it.
I should have looked at
I'm
the
like
card.
hiding my card, so he doesn't. Angi. Utukao, to be old.
Otokaurunga. I am old.
Shut up. Utukao si Akimarunga. I won. Akimarunga. I can't believe it. So, so you guys know how to play it now. what do you think, now that you understand a little bit more about how Iñupiaq words are put together? All your life you've been saying akatak, hikatak, ainilek, all these things. What do you think about understanding how to put the verbs together? Does it shift the way you think about the language? Or you're like, oh my gosh, this whole time I didn't even know?
Works like a.
So many ways to use these verbs. When I was doing this game out on Atausiq Pass with the high school students, one of the high schoolers is like, oh, my mind is exploding right now. And he's like, so I could say this, I could say that. He was like making up sentences as we were playing. And I know that it's a little different right now because we're being filmed. It makes everybody better on their best behavior, so quiet, so yeah, like, oh dear. But I hope that playing the game made you think differently about the Iñupiaq verbs and how to say things, because you already knew how to say he, she, or it. If you did 4B, you already knew how to say they, like you knew how to say ang ngudit makita root, right? You know how to say those things. Aganat imekdut, you knew those, but you didn't really understand why you were putting those endings on, I think.